Thai caves attract millions of bats, and now scientists too. A cave complex at a temple in Thailand has long drawn tourists, pilgrims and guano collectors. Now, scientists have arrived, looking for any potential links to the coronavirus. The bat caves reeked of bat. In the murk of the grottoes, in a cave complex west of Bangkok, Thais and headlamps, and with flashlights, went about their business. Pilgrims to the temple that owns the complex prayed to Buddha figurines in one of the caves, the statues carved expressions betraying no reaction to the plip-plop-ploop of bat droppings falling on their shoulders. Collectors of bat dung, or guano, scraped up the droppings to sell as fertilizer, hefting bags of manure through an obstacle course of stalactites and stalagmites. And medical researchers, overseen by one of the world's foremost bat virologists, trapped the winged mammals to test them for traces of the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Scientists believe it originated in bats. Outside the complex, the abbot of the Buddhist temple, which calls itself the temple of hundreds of millions of bats, took to a loudspeaker to tell visitors that the resident flying mammals were harmless. Don't worry, these bats don't carry disease because they are insect-eating bats, Phra Khru Witsuthananthakhun, the abbot said. Everyone knows that when fruit bats eat fruit, they share it with other animals, such as rats, and that's how disease spreads. The temple's abbot is correct that fruit-eating bats have been linked to serious viruses that have leapt into the human population. But insect-eating bats have given humans their share of deadly illnesses. Many virologists believe the horseshoe bat, an avid bug eater, may be linked to the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. And a Thai National Park report identified a species of horseshoe bat in the caves. The area around the caves, Photharam District in Ratchaburi Province, has tied its fortunes to bats, drawing tourists, fertilizer companies, and, most important of late, the chiropterologists, scientists who study flying mammals. At the local economy's tiny, fluttering heart, some bats can vary their heart rate by 800 beats per minute, is Khao Chong Phran Temple, which owns the limestone grottoes where the bats shelter during the day. In one cave alone, there are 3 million bats from 10 different species. Nearly 1/4 of the world's mammal species are bats, and their ability to fly while hosting a petri dish of viruses makes them both zoological marvels and efficient vectors of disease. Infectious diseases that are believed to have emerged from bats in recent decades include coronaviruses like SARS and MERS, along with other viruses like Nipah, Hendra, and Ebola.